and welcome back to my channel. Hopefully I can add some happy squish vibes to your day today. Alright, so we are back with another what cows I got in a certain month video. So this is going to be all the cows that I got in the month of March. I think I've actually gotten the most so far. So total in March, I got 16 different cows. And I think that is the most cows that I've gotten so far this year in a month. I can't remember exactly how many I got in January or February. If you haven't seen those videos, definitely go check them out. I love doing these. I think they're so much fun. Just an extra way for me to be able to show off my cows, and, you know, always gonna love those opportunities. But I think I've actually gotten the most this month out of like the 3 months we've had so far in 2025. But I will say there are a lot of small cows in this month, and you'll see what I mean when I go through all the cows I've gotten, but I'm still really excited, so let's get into the cows. Okay, so I love how I just said that they were, like, a lot of the cows that I got this past month are going to be small cows, but we're actually starting with, like, the biggest cow you can get, so that's okay. Start big and then get smaller as we go along. So the first cow that I got in March was 24-inch Ronnie. And y'all, I was ecstatic when I saw that this cow dropped on Costco's website. This has been one of my discos for a long time. I was really wanting either like a 24-inch Ronnie or a 24-inch Connor, but now I have a 24-inch Ronnie in my collection. And y'all, let me see if I can fit him in the camera frame, but look at this guy. Oh my goodness. He is just so big, so fluffy. It's so amazing. I ran so fast when I saw that the notification that Costco had them online, and I ordered him so quickly, and I was so excited to see him come. So all I need now is the 24-inch Connor, but y'all, look at this. This is the second 24-inch cow that I have. The other 24-inch cow I have is Ingrid, which she is also from Costco. So love that Costco is doing the 24-inch cows. So appreciative. But now I just need a Connor, so we'll see if that comes, but so excited that I have this one. All right, the next cow we have is Miss Sue. She is, again, every time I show a cow that has the little menacing eyes, I always have to laugh. They always crack me up. But this one is from Squishmallows Day. I also did a video on Squishmallows Day, so definitely go check that one out if you haven't already. But if you don't do Squishmallows Day, or if you just haven't really been tuned in for that, that is a day that happens every year on March 7th. Yes, had to make sure I said the right the right day. My fiance's birthday is March 6th, so sometimes I get them flopped. But March 7th is officially Squishmallows Day. This year was the 3rd ever Squishmallows Day that they've done. And this was actually a product of like everybody voting last year, I believe, on what kind of like Squishmallows Day Squishmallow exclusive we wanted to see, and this is what we came up with. I was so excited that it was going to be a cow. I was so excited, so excited. There are two other Squishmallow Day exclusives, the French fry Floyd one, and the Shiva, which is like a cow Bigfoot mixture. But of course I had to get Miss Sue. She's even got the little Squishmallows Day patch on the back. And I just saw this recently because another collector pointed this out. The tag or this patch on Sue, it actually says Fan's Choice. I don't know if you can see that, but it says Fan's Choice on the bottom because this is the one that fans chose to make. The other ones don't have that on the back. It just has the Squishmallows Day 2025 on there. So that's a really cool touch too. And of course, still need to take this tag off, but still have the tag on this one, and love the Select Series tags, and it has the little Squishmallows Day patch on the tag as well. So had to snag her and have her in my collection. Okay, my next cow is from Walgreens. Okay, y'all, so I said this, I think, in the February cows I got in February video, that I got the Alexi clip from Target. I think, yes, Alexi clip from Target, but at that point I was still looking for the Alexi clip at Walgreens because I'd seen some pictures of them and I figured that they kind of looked different enough, and y'all, I found her! I'm so excited. She is so cute. My other one's on the, like, hanging on my clip chain over there, so I forgot to take her off because I was gonna do like a comparison, but I do think this clip looks different than the Target one, so it's definitely worth getting both, to me at least, just to add to the herd. But I do really like this one. I'm not sure which one I like better. I think I might like the Walgreens one, so this one a little bit better than the Target one, but they're both very cute. It's just like the shape's different, but this one's a little more like chunkier and like more compact, I guess is what I would say. But I do really like this one, little tail on the back, but was so excited to finally check this one off my list. Okay, the next 3 cows on my list here are actually all from Walgreens as well. This was a little bit different. So I've already shown this cow on a video before. I think it was in my February video. I can't remember if it was in my January or February video. I want to say February, but don't quote me on that. So there is obviously in those videos too, I showed the 8-inch Pollyanna and the 5-inch Pollyanna. And the 5-inch one is from Walgreens, and I have one of her already. And I just, again, the menacing eyes just make me laugh so much, and I just think they're so funny. So I decided to get a couple more. So I only have 3 with me at the moment. But I decided to get 3 more of the Pollyannas. I have my 4th one up to the side over there on the shelf. But I thought it would just be funny to have like a little army of angry gals, which is kind of what I called them. I put a poll on my story on Instagram to see if y'all thought I should get more. Sorry, words are hard today. But I wanted to see if y'all thought I should get more of her and have my little own army of angry gals. So I decided to get 3 more. The Walmart. Oh my gosh, again, y'all, words. The Walgreens that I got these from had a lot of them. Like, oh my gosh, they were their little army on their own there at Walgreens. But they had quite a few, so I got 3 more. If they go on sale or if I go to another Walgreens that has a lot, I might get a couple more because I'm trying to figure out how I want to like display these. But right now I've got my little herd of angry gals, and then I'll probably put them with like the 8-inch Pollyanna as well, and maybe Sue because she's got the menacing eyes as well. But this is definitely going to be like a little bit of a growing project, but I just think it'd be funny because they are all just so angry looking. So if you have any ideas on like how I should display them, definitely let me know in the comments below. But definitely intrigued by this idea and glad that I got these girls. Okay, so the next 2 cows that I got in the month of March were actually part of like a Micro Mellow set, I believe is what it was, from Squishmallows.com. And you may have seen me post a short about it, but I am literally obsessed with these 2. So I got Rivka and Olga in the Micro Mellow size, and y'all, I don't know what y'all think, but in my opinion, adding the tags to the Micro Mellows, and I think like adding them to the Micro Mellows and any Squishmallows that come in capsules, best idea ever. I am so glad they decided to do that. I love the tags, and I was always so sad that the little ones didn't have tags, or if you got the capsules, they didn't usually have tags either. So definitely such a good decision on Squishmallows' part to finally use or include the tags on these other ones, because I just think they all deserve tags. I think they're cute, and the tags just make it even more special, so I think it's just a good idea to do that. But these 2 are absolutely adorable. Came in a pack of 6 Micro Mellows, and these were the only 2 cows. And I think, so I have Rivka in 2 other sizes. I have her in the 8-inch, and I'm not sure if the other one is a 12-inch, maybe, question mark. I don't know. I got them both off the Squishmallows website because I think that's the only place that Rivka has been. And this one was also from the Squishmallows website. So I have her in 3 sizes now. Actually, no. Oh my gosh. How did I forget that? They came out with the clips as well. So I also have Rivka in the clip. And then Olga, I have her in the clip. And you can't, where'd she go? Oh wait, no. I thought she was behind me. But I think... Okay, no, she's like over off there. I've moved my cows around a little recently, so she's over there, and I think that one is also a 12-inch. I don't think they're 14. I think it's a 12-inch. So I have 3 sizes of her, and then so I guess I have 4 sizes of Rivka, but so excited to have these 2 little cuties in my collection. Okay, so the last 8 cows, so I guess that was like half of the cows that I got in March. So the other half I got in March was from another sweet collector who was selling their a lot of their like Squishville or Micro Mellow cows, and I don't have a ton of those. I think they were either just way before or like right before I started avidly collecting, or they were in like a capsule, and I just do not have good luck with capsules. If you can't see through them, that sounds so bad. So that just makes it seem like, no, I do not have luck with capsules at all, because that's probably what I should say. But I just haven't really tried to get them that way. I love the Squishville cows and the Micro Mellow cows, but I'm just bad at picking the capsules. So really the way that I've gotten them is through other collectors. So I was so excited that she was willing to let me add these to my herd of my collection. So I'm going to go by one and show you which ones I got. Okay, so the first one we have is actually, I think I said Micro Mellow and Squishville, but we actually only have one Micro Mellow and the rest are Squishville. So I'm going to start with the Micro Mellow first. We have the bat version of Cillian. I have this version of Cillian in, I don't think you can see him in the camera, but I think 2 other sizes. I have the 5-inch and the 8-inch, but I never got this version of him because it was in the capsule. And again, sometimes you can see through these, like the little capsules with these kind of Micro Mellows in them, but I don't think I either just never really saw them in person, or when I did, I looked and I could not figure out which was which, and probably also meant that he was already gone, because sometimes depending on the color of the capsule, you can see. But I didn't get him that time, but I'm so excited to have him this time. He's actually really nicely stuffed too, and just the little like horns and that yellow is just perfect on him. So I'm really excited to add this one to my collection. But we also have, I'm so excited for this one. So this was another like capsule catastrophe for me, because I looked for this Squishville cow in the capsules, but I could never find her. We have Alexi in the Squishville version. I am so excited to finally have her. Again, like I said, I tried and tried to get her, and everywhere, honestly, like on Mercari or like online buying, she was so expensive and I just could not justify it. So I'm so glad that I was able to add her to my collection. I mean, these are all treasured, but like this one feels really nice because I've been wanting her for a long time. Okay, next up we have Miss Kalinda. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, so yeah, she's right behind me. This one right here, sorry y'all, I don't know if you can see the sun, but like it's been cloudy all day and I feel like the sun just finally decided to come out. So I don't know how it's looking on there, but oh well, little golden hour, I guess, for us. But this is the only version of Kalinda that I have other than this one now, and I am so glad that I finally got this one. I don't think this one came out when I was trying or when I was collecting actively. Sorry, this is like really distracting, y'all. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Sorry, y'all. I know it's probably like good lighting, but it was like right in my eyes, so it's very distracting and hard to see. But anyway, so glad to finally have this one. Like I was saying, I don't think I was actively collecting when this one came out, so I don't think I've ever seen this one in person, so that was really exciting. But she's got the little strawberry right there, and she even has a little strawberry on the back, which I think, yeah, this one has that too. I just think that's such a cute touch. And I think they're so cute together, so I'm so glad that I decided to get this one as well. Okay, next one I'm going to show you is another one I've been wanting for a while, but just, again, luck was not with me, is the Kaden Squishville. She is so cute, and y'all, she even has the heart nostrils. That is such a good touch. So good on Squishmallows for that, because I know there are different versions of Kaden, and a lot of them have the cow, or not the cow, a lot of them have the heart nostrils and some of them don't, but the heart nostrils are obviously my favorite. I like them all, but I think the heart ones are definitely my favorite, so I was really glad that they decided to put that version of her in the Squishville size, so definitely so excited to have her. Then, another one I got, so we just keep them going, but Patty, the Patty Squishville is another one I got from this collector. I was so excited because I don't know when this one came out, but again, another thing of like, I just was not able to get it, or it just was not out really when I was avidly collecting. And again, online, it was just really expensive. So I was so ecstatic to see that she had this one as well, because I really wanted to add this one in my collection. And y'all, they're just like, the pink and purple vibes are just so cute together, and all the cows, I mean, a good chunk of my cows are either pink or purple, so it's just really fun to have them all together. And speaking of purple, I also got Miss Claire. She is so cute. This is actually the only version of Claire that I have. I'm not too sure what versions of Claire there actually are, like, out in the world. I know there's like a stackable version of her, but I'm not sure what other regular versions of Claire there are. There might not be any other but that one, which is very interesting, because I feel like usually the stackable ones start out as a regular cow, so I would think there's a regular version of her, but I'm not sure. But this is actually the only version of Claire that I have, so I'm really excited to have her as well. Okay, so I'm going to do the last two cows that I got in the month of March together. I just felt like it was fitting because they're both kind of the same color scheme, but they are two more Squishville cows. So we have Belena and Kadia. I think I'm saying those names right. Again, y'all, I can be bad with the names, but I thought they were really cute together, and again, great additions to my little Cow Squishville collection. It's really grown this month, obviously, because I got like 8 of them. But I'm really pleased that I was able to get these, because I felt like those kind of cows have been on my like wish list, ISO list, whatever you want to call it, for quite a while, but they just were kind of like distant once, I guess, because I wasn't sure that I was ever going to be able to find them or get them. And I was just really lucky, and I'm just so grateful that I was able to get all of these cows and just grow my little collection even more. All right, I decided to bring gigantic chonky Ronnie in for the end of this video. I just think he's so funny, and like I don't really know how it looks in the camera, but just like seeing his little face emerging from the bottom of the camera, I think it's funny. But those are all the cows that I got in the month of March, and I really enjoy sharing these kind of videos with you, and again, it gives me an excuse to show off my cows a little bit more. So I'm really excited for next month's video, April's video, but I'll be interested to see like what cows I get that month. I actually thought that March was going to be a smaller month in terms of how many cows that I got over the month, but then I think I got all the Squishville cows, and it just kind of skyrocketed into the numbers, because I feel like they haven't released a ton of new cows recently. I say that, and they're probably gonna release a new one tomorrow, but I think it's been a little quieter because they released all like the Easter cows and everything, but that was more towards February and maybe even some in January, and so we're kind of really getting into spring and Easter, and those Squishmallows are already out. So I'm kind of interested to see what new cows we're going to be getting, if any. So mine might be more of getting it from other collectors or thrifting or something like that, but we'll see. We'll see how that video turns out, but I'm still really excited to do that. But that is all I have for you today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!